So today we'll learn the chapter Matter in Our Surroundings. Before we start this chapter, let us know what is matter. So matter has two properties. Number one is matter occupies space, and the second is matter has mass. So since matter has two properties, anything that occupies space and anything that has mass is called matter. Here are some examples of matter, like stones. Matter, they have space, occupy space, they have mass. Clouds is also matter. Stars are also matter. Plants are matter, and animals are matter too. So two properties, matter occupies space and matter has mass. Now here I've written a couple of things. Let's see which is matter and which is not. We'll circle the matter. Now we have chair. Chair is matter because it has space and mass. Air is also matter. Now love is a feeling. It has no space, no mass, so it is not matter. Hate again is a feeling. No mass, no space, so it is not matter. Almonds are matter. They have space and mass. Thought is not matter. A cold drink is matter because it has space and mass. So here we see love is not matter because there is no space, there is no mass. Hate is a feeling, no space, no mass. Thought, no space, no mass, not matter. Chair is matter. Air has mass and space. Almonds have mass and space, matter. Cold drink has mass and space, so it is matter. Now the Indian philosophers, they classified matter into 5 basic elements, and they call them the Panch Tattvas. And the 5 elements were air, earth, fire, sky, and water. So they said that matter was in the form of 5 elements: the air, earth, fire, sky, and water. Here we'll learn the physical nature of matter. The first characteristic we learn is matter is made up of particles. So if we have a rod of iron, here is a rod of iron, and in that rod of iron we know there are atoms of iron. These are all atoms of iron. So they're all made up of particles, that's atom of iron. If I have a glass of water, here is a glass of water, it's filled with water, and I know in this glass of water, I will have molecules of water. This glass of water is filled with molecules of water. So when we go back again, we can say that we go to the next property. The next property is these particles of matter are very small. Now let's do a little experiment to show that the particles of matter are very small. Here's an experiment to show that particles of matter are very small. So we have a beaker. This is a beaker with 100 ml of water, and in that we add some potassium permanganate. Now remember, potassium permanganate is pink in color or purplish in color. So once you add this potassium permanganate into the water also turns pink. Now you take 10 ml of this pink and add it again in another potassium permanganate, 100 ml of potassium permanganate. Now again, this too will turn pink, but a lighter pink. Take 10 ml from this beaker and add it to the next water. This again turns pink, but it's a lighter pink. And then you again do the same process, and the third beaker also turns pink, but the pink gets lighter and lighter. So we have seen just a few drops, a few particles of potassium permanganate. This few particles of potassium permanganate was sufficient to dilute so much of water. And this was because there are many particles in matter. In matter, there are many particles, and the particles are very small. So we learned two properties of matter. So we learned two properties of matter, of particles of matter, the nature of matter. And that is, one, matter is made up of particles. Here, these particles. And the second, that the particles are very small and large in number. Small and large in number. There are many particles in matter.